Hi everyone, welcome to another Tythe Live. Very exciting today, as always. We are going to be joined by Sophie Tilley, who is a professional makeup artist and has been for about 15 years. She trained in the theatre, then went on to work backstage at events like London Fashion Week, and then started to build her own client list of just royalty, celebrities, and of course brides to boot. She's done thousands of brides over the years. So we're going to be getting all her top. Oh, here she is. Well, I knew you were going to look gorgeous, but you look really gorgeous.
Made an effort for you, darling. You've got your flowers.
Oh, lovely. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. I feel very excited.
In London.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to try and lower this. My dog's in the background somewhere, which is making me nervous.
Your dog?
Yeah, I was gonna shut her out of the room, and then I thought if I do that, she's just going to bark to be let in, isn't she? So I have allowed her into the time.
Let her in. I'm just adjusting my camera as well. Hang on. Let's get a bit higher. There we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
Now, I was just explaining that this is very exciting this time live, because not only do we have you here doing your thing, giving us all your expertise, but we have lined up a pretty mega giveaway.
It's all in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, this is a big giveaway.
This is a massive giveaway, and it's going to, whoever wins it, okay, let me explain the mechanics of it, because that's quite important. So there's going to
light the candle while you're talking, okay?
Light the candle. We are going to give away, there are 10 products that Sophie is going to recommend, and they're either products that are in her kit or that she continually recommends to her clients on repeat, or they're products that are just absolutely lovely to have around the morning of the wedding.
Yeah.
So there are 10 products, one person is going to win all 10 of them, and in order to be that person, you have to be following Tythe. You have to be following Sophie. You have to tag in an engaged friend in the comments. And you also have to answer a very simple question, which I'm going to reveal at the end of the live. So it's a bit more involved than usual, but frankly, it has to be, because we totted up the value of the giveaway before we came on, and it was over £500.
Ka-ching!
Ka-ching! And actually, if you're listening, Emma Dealey, I'm going to have to stop hosting these lives because I can't enter it.
Yeah,
and I want
to.
Yeah, annoying. So we've got 10 products.
We do.
Should we just jump straight in, and I'll ask you some extra questions along the way?
Yeah. Okay. So I just lit my Nest candle. Have you heard of Nest?
No, I hadn't actually.
Do you know, I think they're one of the, if not number one in the US as a candle brand. And I've just discovered them this year, and I'm obsessed. Like, I'm quite snobby about my candles. Okay? Like, I've got a candle cupboard. Right?
I can believe that about you.
But Nest, oh my goodness, the ingredients that they use just fills the room. It's really like potent, but in a nice way. This one's called Linen, so I thought it was quite bridal appropriate, because it's fresh and clean and light, and it's just oh god, sorry. Oh, no. Gorgeous. It's all going off. Hang on, wait. Sorry,
might have to get another one of those.
I know, I just got a new one as well. Oh dear. All right, I don't know where it's gone. This is live.
So you're suggesting that we light this the morning of, when the whole makeup routine's going on?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, because it just creates that nice, calm, like ambiance in the room.
Yeah.
And it's really good for your mood and just the general sort of feeling for everybody, because you want to be calm, right? Yeah. It's quite not stressful, but it's, you know, it's high octane kind of morning. So anything to feel is good.
Yeah. I suppose that's the point in the day when all the emotions are flying around and you've got it all to come. So anything you can do to just bring it down a level is probably going to be good. That's the bit of your job, I think, where you have to be kind of all things to all people as well, isn't it? Because you're never just putting makeup on.
No, I'm a therapist.
The things you must hear.
I know. They tell me everything. It's like a hairdresser, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot, because you know, I'm impartial. I'm not part of the wedding sort of crew as such. I'm part of the glam squad. So we make you look good, obviously, but I think especially makeup more than hair, that there's a calming aspect to it, because before I put on any makeup I do a facial massage, which obviously applies skincare and everything, but it allows me to just sort of manipulate the skin a little bit and just feel the skin, the bone structure, and lymphatic drainage is really important to get any puffiness out of the skin and the eyes, and just obviously it's quite relaxing as well. So there have been times where I've actually said to everybody, can you just vacate the room very politely for like, you know, 10-15 minutes so I can do the massage.
Yeah.
Sometimes I turn the lights off. I've even drawn the curtains in the hotel sometimes, just to have like no one there, you know, too many cooks, no one there, just for that time, just to sort of be still, you know, and not talk to anyone, not talk to me, like it's fine, and just think about what's about to happen and take it all in a sort of slow, easy way, and relaxing. So
nice, because it's probably the one moment where you, as the bride, you haven't got to be reacting to what's going on or to the person stood in front of you. It's just, okay, just take a minute. Yeah. I've been on the receiving end of your facial massage, and it is amazing.
You have, many times.
It's the way you kind of get the pressure points on the head as well.
Yeah.
Because it's all that thing of like, when you're stressed, you've locked your jaw, everything's gone a bit tight and tense. And actually, the second somebody puts their hands on you, it really makes you stop doing that. So it is brilliant, I think. And I no other makeup artist that I've worked with has done that. You're the only one who just takes that time at the beginning to do it. It's really lovely.
Yeah, it is. And you can sort of do it to yourself as well. Like when you're putting on your creams or even cleansing, which we can get onto in a minute, you can do it to yourself. But it is better if someone else does it, because you're kind of not expecting where they're going to go. But yeah, pressure points around the temples, jawline here. I mean, that just feels nice now. And just like pushing where the lymph nodes are and just draining everything, getting the blood circulation going, just cracking up the skin and the brain.
All right, so we've lit our candle.
Yes, we have.
What's product number one then? Well, that was product number one. So that is
number one in the bag.
What was the brand for the candle?
Nest. I'll show you this is the box for it. But yeah,
okay,
that's the linen one.
So that's the first of our 10.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm doing this in order of like, we're doing skincare into makeup-y bits, and the order of how you should use them, or how I suggest to use them. So cleansing, I believe, is sort of the most important part of any skincare routine, because if you're not cleaning your skin and your pores, then all these fancy lotions and potions, be it skincare or makeup, is just not going to penetrate the skin. You know, you spend so much money on like serums and things, but like there's literally no point if your skin isn't clean, because it's just going to sit on top of that dead skin.
Yeah.
So we need to like clean it, clean the pores. So one of my favorites, definitely my top 3, I'd say, not top 2, Emma Hardy cleansing balm. Have you heard of this? Have you used this before?
I haven't used this, no, but I do love a balm.
I love a balm. So especially at night, I love a balm, because you've got more products on your skin, probably makeup, SPF, pollution from the day to get rid of, but also you can spend more time with this, whereas in the morning I just do a face wash and I'm out, you know.
Yeah.
So Emma Hardy, inside this box you get a cloth as well, which I'll just open now. One of my most favorite cloths ever. Not just a flannel, not just a muslin, not just a microfiber, but all of the above. All of the above. So we've got, that's a microfiber size, sort of soft, and sort of magnets all the rubbish out of your skin. And then you've got on the back, the reverse side is muslin. So that's really good for exfoliation.
Oh, okay. I would have thought that'd be the other way around. The textured side would exfoliate, but it's actually the other way. I
would say the microfiber is very, very soft. So if you've got sensitive skin, it's really nice and it's really good for the pores. Whereas muslin's more for surface. So it's a little bit more abrasive. But this is the Emma Hardy cleansing balm. Oh, shall I christen it?
Yeah, go on.
Oh. How sad am I? Okay, like
I mean, it does look super luxe.
Oh, there you go.
Does it have a particular scent? Are you getting much scent from it?
I mean, oh my God, that's one of the best bits. It smells like a spa.
Oh.
But like a spa in sort of the Maldives or something, you know, somewhere tropical and with lots of, oh my God, I wish you could smell it. Oh my God, it's so good. So like when I was saying about the facial massage, this is a really good time to do your facial massage because you've got so much slip with this.
Yeah.
It's really emollient and it turns into sort of an oil, like a thick oil on your skin. So you can really manipulate every area of your skin.
So are you putting that onto a completely dry face?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you're wetting the cloth and taking it off with that.
Exactly. Yeah. So go like warm to hot, not too hot, but you want to sort of, even like when you get the cloth completely wet, just hold it completely over your face, just to give you a little bit of like a mini steam kind of thing. Yeah. Just to open the pores, and you can really go to work with the microfiber side, I'd say, first to get it all off and get into the pores. Flip it over, use the muslin side to give a little bit of exfoliation.
Okay.
But you can do it either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful, but don't forget to wash them, of course.
Oh, should you only be using it once, then you wash it?
Officially, yes.
No, 25 uses later.
Hey! Oh my God, gross.
All right, so that
rinse, you know, put some like, you know, hand soap or something in it and give it a rinse. That's what I do.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our cleanser. Then what's coming next?
Amazing. All skin types as well, by the way. All these products are for everybody. And they are mild, they are on the natural side. So everything in my kit is natural, organic sometimes. So there's no chance of irritation. But tread carefully, that's my sort of rule. Right, talking of exfoliation, let's move on to, well, toner, but I call it tonic or acid toner. Ren is one of my favorites and a really good like entry level into this part of your routine. You can get ones that are more like potent, a little bit more sort of exfoliating, more stingy, kind of like a little peel. But this is very, very natural and a really good place to start. Okay. So you cleanse your skin, it's dry, you get a cotton pad and then you just douse it in this stuff and it's lush. You just swipe it all over your face. And it's got AHAs in it, so alpha hydroxy acids, and that will exfoliate your skin on the surface but also into the pores. And then you just leave it on and you carry on with the rest of your routine. You can use it day and night, day or night. You can use it once a week, every day. It's really mild to use whenever you want.
If you were a lazy person, could that replace the cleansing element or not? Because I have done that. I'm like, that'll do. It feels like it's stripping the skin off, so, you know, but obviously no.
Not really, no. I mean, if you're mega lazy, you could use micellar water.
Yeah.
You know, on a cotton pad. And I do that to get rid of my makeup, and then I clean my skin with a balm. So I do a double cleanse.
And that is, are you doing that morning and evening?
Which one? This one?
Are you doing the double? No, it's for you personally. Are you doing your double cleanse morning and night? Yeah, okay.
I don't have time for that. Double cleanse in the evening because I'm wearing makeup and the pollution and SPF on the face. You really need to get rid of that. So I use micellar water on a cotton pad just to sort of get rid of the surface, the makeup, and then clean the skin.
Okay.
So, otherwise, you've got to double cleanse with this, and that'll just take ages. You know what I mean? So do the micellar first, and then the balm, and that's at night, and in the morning, just a wash. It's fine.
Okay. Great. All right, got it.
Got it. Right, Ren, love it. And then we're on to a bit of hydration, and we've gone with a natural brand called Tata Harper. I've just opened the box, so I want to show you the whole caboodle because this is Waterlock moisturizer, very, very natural. But look,
yes,
it's refillable. It's refillable. So once you've used it up, you just buy another. You've got the whole component already. So this is obviously the lid and the pump. I'll just put it together now if I can. So that has a little seal on it. Let me just open this up. So I can get it open.
It's like quite a decent size as well.
It is. It's a 50ml. Oh, I see. So yeah, we get, so look, this is the actual component. This is what you buy the refill of. So that goes into the pot.
Yeah.
Very nifty. And a lot of brands are doing this now, the whole refill system and making sure everything's recyclable and sustainable, and this brand as well is very natural, so you're getting everything in one, really.
Okay.
I'm just constructing it. Hang on. Right, this lid's gonna go on. So sad. Maybe I should have done this before. Sorry.
I like the colour of it, I must say.
Yeah, it is really nice.
And it looks luxe.
Okay, so lid comes off, and then it might take a few goes, but you just push this lid down, and it's like pumping the product.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
So I would say 2 pumps if you're feeling generous, but 1 pump might just do your whole face. And you just grab that, make sure your hands are clean, obviously, and then you rub it into the skin.
And that's going literally all over?
All over the skin and neck.
Okay.
Don't forget the neck.
And the neck, yeah, don't forget the neck. So,
and the décolletage.
2 pumps of that you think should be sufficient to do a face?
Yeah, absolutely. It's so lovely. It's so light and almost feels like a serum texture.
Yeah.
It doesn't
not
feel
greasy.
Like a heavy cream. Really nice under makeup. Really long lasting, and it's going to hydrate your skin as you're wearing it.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
good.
just like all skin types. Even if you're dry, this would be amazing as well. Oh, my hands are getting younger by the minute.
Any smell to it, or is it scent free?
There is a slight smell, but it smells sort of floral, natural, very faint. So if you're, not into any fragrance, then it's fine. But yeah, a very, very natural brand.
We've had a question in from Hitch to Home. Should I not be using my shower gel to remove my mascara?
I'm surprised she dares to ask that.
Really. Yeah, I'm not even sure we could dignify that with a response, but we probably
shouldn't even do that because it's not like strong enough to get rid of mascara. I use an oil, like an oil. Actually, the one I use is really cheap. It's Garnier, and it's like a duo phase thing. It's like purple, half purple oil, half like water or something. And you just shake it. It's like £3. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Cotton pad, hold it on for a few seconds so it like melts everything away, and then you just drag it off and it's gone.
And that's it.
Easier. It's easier than shower gel.
And
better for your eyes.
So the one you're saying, the Garnier one, will even take off like a waterproof mascara.
Yes. All I wear is waterproof mascara. All I wear. And obviously on a wedding day as well is all I use. So yeah, it's the best thing for that.
Okay, so ditch the shower gel then.
Gross, yeah.
Okay, so now we're moving more on to the makeup side of things, I think, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah, the next product is primer, which I do class as makeup. Although you can't wear it alone because it kind of blurs the pores. So
yeah.
If you're feeling like a no makeup day and you just want nothing but a little bit of something, then Tatcha. Tatcha is a Korean or Japanese brand, and anything Japanese I'm obsessed with. I used to work for Shuamiro, which is a Japanese brand, and they sort of trained me in makeup and the facial massage as well. So anything from that side of the world, I love. So you've got 2 options with this. I use this one because I've got quite like combination oily skin, but if you've got drier skin, this one is more like thicker, I suppose. So I'll show you this one because I've just literally put it on today. So we've got, oh, my hand is so lovely and hydrated. So it's literally a clear liquid there. Just a couple of pumps would do your whole face. But really, you only need it in the center of your face. You don't really need primer like around the edge. It's to hold your makeup in place. It's to fill in the pores and a little bit of fine line, blurs any imperfections. And it's a little bit, feels a bit silicone-y, but I don't think there's silicone in it. It just has a really nice silky finish. I think it's got silk proteins in it. So it really gives you that lovely like slip to the skin.
Yeah, so that's now giving you a nice smooth base on which to put the makeup. So what's that one called?
This is called the Liquid Silk Canvas.
Okay, that looks lovely. So that would be the very first step in a bride's makeup. Once you've sorted the skincare, this is the thing that should be going on first, and just focusing down through the middle of the face as opposed to, I mean, I find when I put primer on, I literally squeeze it into my hand, do that, and go, I put it on like I would a moisturiser, but
That's fine, but it's more, what I say feels more about smoothing on a primer, whereas a moisturizer you really kind of like work it into the skin, make sure it's all absorbed. A primer is just like just smooth it on, you know, so it's kind of sitting there a little bit, but and you leave it, you wait a few minutes before you carry on with your foundations and stuff. We've got our primer on, and then we move on to the base.
Brilliant. Okay, so which one are we going for?
My favorite, and I'm sure you guys have all heard of this, and so many makeup artists recommend it, Armani Luminous Silk. So this is a classic. It's very, very light on the skin, but it covers, and you can build it as well. So I love this. I'm wearing this right now. So just, I would say, just do one pump. I think would do your whole face. I usually use a brush, but I'll just show you here so you can see. But it's very, very, very fluid. But you'll see, you can see the sort of blue veins and age spots in my hand. Ooh, cover those now. So look at that. Oh my God.
Somebody's asking what skin type this is for. So
all skin types. All skin types. Yeah, it's very hydrating. Gives you a nice glow.
Yeah.
But because I'm oily skin, I apply a powder on top to set it.
Yeah.
But look at that.
It is really lovely. That's amazing how it has just made the colour of your skin quite uniform.
Gross old hand. Radiant hand. Love it.
And so total coverage, does that have an SPF in it or not?
No, coverage wise, I would say it's light to medium coverage. I never actually use full coverage in my kit ever. I don't think anyone needs it. I think it looks a bit old fashioned, unless you're doing like an MTV music video, you know, and you're Katy Perry. I don't think you need it. I think concealer, where you need it, which is more full coverage, then yes, like under the eyes or on spots and stuff. I think I had a concealer. Oh yeah. So this is the Armani concealer as well. This has more coverage than the foundation. So you can sort of spot conceal. SPF, no, never use SPF, especially for weddings and photography, because there's a chance you can get flashback. I think it's the zinc in SPF. So yes, I always say to all my clients, wear SPF every single day of the year, come rain or shine. But for one day a year, when you're getting married, don't.
Okay. So even if you were using a moisturizer that had SPF in and you were putting makeup on top of that, you still run the risk of getting the flashback?
Just don't risk it. For one day, just stay in the shade. You know, or inside or wherever. Just don't bother. Even if it's a 10 or a 15. The higher the SPF, the more probably risk you have. So I would just avoid it for your wedding day,
Okay. Fantastic. All right, so that's our foundation. Now we've got to make it all stay in place, I think.
Oh, yes, we do. We do. Okay.
Oh, so, actually, or do you want to do your lippies first?
Let's do lippy, yeah. Because I'm wearing one right now.
It's lovely.
La Perla, which you've probably heard of in terms of fashion and lingerie. Beautiful brand. They have a beauty brand now, which is absolutely stunning. And I just think, like, bridal, wedding wise, to pull this out to top up during the day and the evening is just so pretty. LP on the top there.
Very nice.
They have like etchings, if I can show on the camera. I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of like engraved with almost like lace, I think. So it's really, really pretty. They do a whole range of colours. This is sort of what they call a rosewood. So I've got this on now, and then I put on a little bit of gloss over the top. So this is what they call, I think it's a matte velvet. So it's a really long lasting colour, matte finish, but I added just a clear gloss on top because I like gloss. But if you prefer matte, you can just do this. Okay. I just wear a little bit, dab it in my finger. You can use a lip brush obviously as well.
It's a really nice shade, I think.
Nice, isn't it?
It's just a little bit pinky. It's not too nude. It doesn't disappear. You've got a bit of colour in it.
Yeah, and I'm a big pink fan, so this for me is quite dark, but when it goes on and you just blend it with your finger and just kind of diffuse it a little bit, put a gloss on top, you can sort of transform it, you know. But the matte part of it makes it really long lasting, which is important for your wedding day. But you can take this with you and touch up, and it's just so pretty.
And do you think even if you're using a really good quality lipstick, you are on a wedding day you're gonna have to keep reapplying it because you're drinking, you're kissing, all the rest of it? It's just no getting around it, really.
No, not really. I mean, when I do my brides, I always say to them, you know, do you want me to get you the lipstick and maybe a little bit of powder or blotting sheets to take with you? Everything else will be bulletproof. But the lipstick, yes, because you're eating, drinking, kissing, it will just wear off. So it's just one thing you have to reapply, which is really easy to do. And yeah, just a bit of powder, maybe just where you get shiny in the T-zone. And that's it. Like everything else will not move.
Do you find a lot of your brides, when they book you, they're having you for the whole duration? Is it quite normal now that you're going to stay to do all those touch-ups throughout the day and then potentially even do a fresh look for the evening?
Yes, that has become more common. It's quite a few factors that sort of decide that. Some brides have more than one dress, so they might have 2 or 3 moving into the evening. So they might want a different look for each dress. Some just want to have an evening look versus a day look. If your ceremony is quite early, say like midday, then you know, longevity wise, you might just want to have a little freshen up. Some people cry, a lot of people cry. So you want to be, you know, you can have 1 touch up, you can have 3 touch ups. It's really up to you. I can just stay for the little bit or stay for the evening. So some people want touch ups if they've cried and they want to like just fix that before they go and have their like official photos taken. But then moving into the evening, they want to just deepen it or just have that bit of time out for like, you know, 15-20 minutes just to again be away from everybody and just be like, oh, you know, have a drink, do make, have a little chat, you know, and just like recompose yourself and then crack on.
Actually, I think it's as valuable for that as it is for redoing the look, isn't it? It's just get yourself away from it all for just a little bit. Yeah,
it is nice to sort of reset.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What's next?
Right. So we're going to set everything, and I might just actually spray this on me and show you how I do it. So setting, well, I always do a powder when I set makeup, but also I do a setting spray on top of that. So say I have powdered now, so powdered all around the face, and then All Nighter from Urban Decay. This is an oldie but a goodie, just like me.
As if.
So we hold it a little bit further away from the face, close your eyes, a few pumps like that. I tell the client to keep their eyes closed, and what I do actually is
love it.
Love it, all the glam. And then what I also do is I get the foundation brush and I sort of push it, dab it into the skin, so it's really, so I've got a mirror in front of me, really in there.
Yeah. And so that will now just lock it in.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's anything. Honestly, it's so good. And I use this on every single one of my clients, whether it be a bride, whether it be a red carpet, whether it be TV, whatever it is. This goes on absolutely everyone.
Wow. Okay, I need to get that.
It's so good. It's so good. And also, like, it's like they do small sizes as well, so you can have one in your bag if you want.
That's brilliant. Such a clever thing, isn't it? Because if you're investing all this money in, probably most people are buying the most luxurious products they ever have in the run up to their wedding and for their wedding day. So you want to, that is probably one of the more, if not the most affordable product on the list of what we're talking about today, but it's going to give longevity to everything that you've used.
Yeah.
So it's
completely. And often when you've finished your makeup and you've done your powder, it can look a bit makeup-y, a bit powdery. Yeah. So that, obviously, it's a liquid. It absorbs some of that powdery, makeup-y look and just makes things look a bit fresher and like lived in. But also adding that to your makeup, it will make things obviously last hours longer than normal. And often what I say to people is that the makeup we've done is built to last. So it'll look actually better in 2 hours, in 5 hours, in 7 hours. It's going to look improved. When you first do it, it's a bit like, whew. But then half an hour later, it's warmed up. It sort of becomes part of you. That helps to do that.
Okay, lovely. All right.
Lovely.
Then where are we going?
Right. So what we've got 2 left.
I make it 2. Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So as we spoke about in the beginning with our candle, fragrance and perfume and just ambiance is very important. So back to La Perla again, they have some incredible fragrances and a really beautiful wardrobe of choice. Look how pretty these are. So nice. So to spray on yourself, to spray on your bridesmaids, I love the packaging of these. I mean, how beautiful and girly is that?
Oh my God.
They are refillable as well, as we were saying about the whole sustainable movement.
Yeah.
These are, and there's loads of different other colours as well, but they're just so gorgeous. This is my favourite. It's quite like powdery, quite boudoir kind of smell. This one's a bit fresher. I'll just spray this now. But it's just like, oh, just surround yourself with.
You're not going to have any left.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these. They just look really cool and like mod.
Yeah. I feel like they'd be lovely presents for your bridesmaids, actually. You could have different colours for each of them.
Yeah, these are 30 ml. They do come larger, but this is the smallest size. So one of these for each of your bridesmaids. They come in a lovely little box as well. So like, it's so cute. Be like,
really nice.
Girls.
And is it just their eau de toilette, or does it have a particular name?
Well, there's all different names depending on which scent you go for.
Okay.
So my favourite is called My Day, which is quite bridally, I suppose.
Yeah.
The yellowy pinky one is called Invisible Touch, so that's a bit fresher. And there's a few other ones. I think there's about half a dozen in this collection, and they've got other different perfumes as well. But I think these are really pretty for your bridesmaids. Gorgeous.
Okay.
And I love pink.
Of course.
Talking of pink.
Slick.
They do come in lots of colours, but oh, pink, come on. Silk pillowcases. I feel like I'm on QVC.
Yeah, you've got a future.
I have actually done shopping channel once. Oh my God, horrendous. Anyway, so this is part of your beauty routine, really. I had these on my bed and I've never looked back. Once you start, you can't go back. They also do scrunchies as well, which is really nice. But this helps with your skin and your hair. So, and this is funny, I actually randomly, without realizing it, tested this out the other day because I washed mine. So I had my normal, like, lovely Egyptian cotton pillowcases while mine in the wash. I woke up the next day and had a line on my face from my pillow. Ooh. Whereas you don't get that with these. They're absolutely amazing.
Is that essentially the major benefit, is it? That it's not going to pucker your skin?
Yeah, so, and it doesn't absorb any product that you might be wearing as well. So your fancy lotions and potions aren't going to go into the cotton or whatever your normal pillow is. You'll just slide around on this literally and it won't like absorb anything. And here's what I made earlier, I actually put it on a pillowcase so you can see.
Oh, cool. I mean, they are lovely. My teenage daughter asked for silk pillowcases for her birthday last year. And I thought, are you joking? I don't know silk pillowcases. But it's obviously a thing because obviously she gets all her information off TikTok and everybody's raving about them on there. Yeah. So, okay, so that's something that you should be using in the run up to your wedding and beyond.
And beyond, yeah. And just, yeah, absolutely. Because it helps like with hair breakage as well. Yeah. So, for example, I did my hair yesterday because I like the sort of second day lived in look. So you do your hair and you sleep on a silk pillowcase and it won't sort of go down or go flat. It just keeps it exactly as it always has been. So stops any breakages, anti-aging, anti-sleep crease, anti-bedhead.
Right. Okay. This is quite persuasive. Yeah. Right. I'm going to remind people because that's our 10, isn't it?
That's 10.
So I'm going to remind people that there is one of each of the things that you've showcased today to win, and one person is going to win them all. So if you want that to be you, you have to be following Sophie, following Tythe, you have to tag in an engaged friend, and you have to answer this one very simple question, which is, which cleanser did Sophie recommend back at the beginning? Ooh. I'm hoping the technicalities are such that people will be able to find that because we lost the feed halfway through. So if
can't we stick it together?
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to stick it together. So we will probably at some point do a quick recap of all the products anyway, so you can see them all in Tythe stories, because it's a massive bundle of beauty products. As I was saying at the beginning, when we totted them all up, they're worth more than £500, and one person is going to get the whole lot. So yeah, it's amazing, and thank you for all your help getting that together, because that was no mean feat.
I was on to all the PR companies, like, you know, do us a favour, come on.
Brilliant. There's one more question I want to ask you, because I feel like it's the thing that a lot of people get wrong, and it's the timings. When somebody is kind of looking at their morning wedding day schedule, and they're trying to work out how much time they need for you to be there, whether it's just them or it's bridesmaids, what's the kind of rule of thumb of how much time you should allow for that morning session?
Sure. So obviously we work back from the ceremony time, but also I work back from when you need to be out the door and when you need to get dressed. The bride and I, our makeup together goes last, so that she's like the freshest. She and I would spend about an hour and a half together, which sounds a lot, I think. I don't know. But there's always interruptions, okay? And also you want to have a nice slow pace and not just slap it on and off you go. Like and we did the massage as well in the beginning. So there's flowers coming in, there's people asking questions, you just stop for have something to eat, or you go to the loo, and it's just like, just have that nice slow pace, more time than you need, basically. So bride and I last, so that's an hour and a half. And then the bridesmaids' mums all before that, and they're about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, like per person before that. But also, so think about when you need to get dressed, time how long it takes you to get dressed. Some dresses take 45 minutes with corsets and whatnot. Some is just put it on, zip it up, you're good. And also you might want photos before you leave with your bridesmaids. Maybe you want the dad reveal to come in and have that photographed, and then you leave. So you need to think about all those bits of timings and how long each one takes. But I can help with all the scheduling of that. I can do Excel spreadsheets and all sorts.
Someone was just asking again about the details of the competition, so I'm just going to quickly repeat. You need to be following Sophie, you need to be following Tythe, you need to tag in an engaged friend, and also in the comments you need to tell us the name of the cleanser that Sophie recommended. And assuming you've got that right, you'll be in the pile of potential winners, and we're going to choose the winner at 7 p.m. on Friday. That person is going to win all 10 of the products that you've recommended that were on your list. And then they will sit back and celebrate as the doorbell continuously pings as they arrive.
You're going to get 10 packages delivered.
Amazing.
Love it.
Brilliant.
Also, quickly, the timing thing I forgot to say, just an extra bit onto that answer. Obviously, consider hair as well, because usually hair goes first and then makeup. So you need to consider that. And obviously, even when you're dressed, we do a little tweaks, bit of powder, bit of lippy, whatever, even like a bit of body makeup. So we'll be sort of fussing around you, but usually hair first, then makeup.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sticking with the technicalities. That was interesting.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there, but hopefully we can glue it together and do some smoke and mirrors, which is what I'm all about.
Exactly. Thank you, Sophie. That was really fantastic.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Bye.